In today's video, we are going to talk about Ubuntu 22.04 first look and review. Well, Ubuntu 22.04 just got released and we have some new features and some new applications, or you can say some updates in it. I'll talk about some major of them. First of all, I'll talk about the interface. Well, now we get more application docked on the left side on our dock. Earlier in a rear version of Ubuntu, we used to get less number of application docked by default, but now we have more of them. In terms of the wallpaper or background, we get new wallpaper, which is the official one from the Ubuntu, and it is for Ubuntu 22.04. And now I'll talk about its support. Well, Ubuntu 22.04 will be supported for the next 5 years. So that's a really good news as it is long-term support operating system. And now I'll talk about some of the new features and new updates that have been done in this new version of Ubuntu. For that, I'll go to my settings and from there I'll talk about some of them. First of all, we are going to have Gnome version 42. As you can see in here, we have Gnome version as 42.0. Other than that, if you go into your accessibility, from here you can enable and disable the animations into your Ubuntu 22.04. Earlier that was not available. Now if I go to my appearance, here it is. From here I can do a lot of things. Now we can change the position of new icons. For example, by default it is top left, but you can change the desktop icon and their position to top right, bottom left and bottom right. So that was not available in earlier version of our Ubuntu. And in terms of our dock, here we have an option that says auto hide the dock. Means if I just disable this option, we have dock available in here. But if you enable this option, your dock will disappear if you are not using it. Let me just enable it in here. And here you can see we do not have dock in here. If I shift my this application or my this settings towards the right side, here I have my dock available. So that was not available earlier. Other than that, we have multitasking, and in multitasking, we have hot corners available. It means if you hover your mouse over the top left corner of your windows, it will bring down the activities. Earlier, we used to have to click on activities button to open all the activities for our Ubuntu. Now I'll talk about some other features. Now we have some new backgrounds available. Here we have backgrounds, and now we have some new wallpapers available. This is the official one and from the Ubuntu, and this is another one with same design but we have different colors. So you can have different wallpapers that are new onto your desktop. And now we have a new logo for Ubuntu, like you will see it onto your installation window, onto your lock screen and even onto your about section. So this is my about section and here we have a new logo for our Ubuntu. So this is one another change. Now I will just get out of this and now I'll talk about some other changes. And that is, now we have Ubuntu Software Center revamped. As you can see, now it is more cleaner and more pleasing to the eyes. If we scroll down, here we have categories and they are also arranged in more better way and they are more pleasing and relaxing to the eyes. So same goes for all the categories and all the options in here, like we have tiles menu now in here. I will just get out of this and now I'll talk about one major change, and that is the screen record and screenshot application has been updated. If I just search for screen, here we have take a screenshot. I will just click on this one. Well, this has been updated and its interface is new. So from here you can select the area of the screen of which you want to take the screenshot. You can take the screenshot of the full screen and you can have different windows as well. Same goes for screencasting. As we can see, you can select the windows area that you want to record. You can select the whole screen and again you have your windows. So that's a really good thing. Okay, this is screencasting. I will just stop this one and this has been recorded and saved. And in case if you want to see where it is, just click on this that says show in files and it will take you to the directory where you have your recorded screen. So this is how you can use your newly updated screenshots and screen recording tool. I will just get out of this and now I'll talk about the Grub. Well, now in this Linux distribution, we have newer version of Grub. I will just write here grub hyphen install space hyphen hyphen version Okay, I have missed my S here, so I will just write here install, and now if I hit enter, now we have 2.06 version available in terms of our Grub into our Ubuntu 22.04. And now I'll talk about one more thing that have been updated, and that is Firefox as Snap. Well, Firefox will now be included as a Snap package by default. You can install the dep package by downloading it separately, but Ubuntu recommends you to have Snap 1. At the end, I'll talk about some other changes. Well, there are few changes that you should see and you should consider as well. For example, now we have OpenSSL 3.0 version. In terms of Ruby, we get 3.0 version. In terms of Python, we'll get 3.10. In PHP, we'll have 8.1, and in terms of GCC, we'll have 11 version. So these were some of the updates and some of the changes that have been done in the newer version of our Ubuntu 22.04. So I hope now that you will consider using this Linux distribution at least once, as it is very pleasing to the eyes and it is very lightweight, and most importantly, it will get supported for the next 5 years. And that brings us to the end of today's video. So please leave a like, subscribe and press the bell icon. I'll get back to you in the next video. Till then, take care.